And we are live. Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Talk Now live with Max and Larry. I am Larry, and this is Max sitting to my right or left, depending if you are getting your instructions from Duquan or not. Over here, I've got to just pause this other screen here, but we want to welcome all of you. We're going to give you a few moments to get in here. And shame on you guys for coming in here late. There should be about 50 people waiting for us to come on because you guys know that we are on Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys should know that by now. But I will give a warm welcome to my co-host, Max. Max, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to get out of the heat, come inside, and get cooled off because it's really hot in Phoenix.
So I got to just recognize a few people before we get started. I'm going to tease you guys a little bit. We are going to talk a lot about Terra Luna. Pretty much the whole show is going to be dedicated to two things: what you guys want to talk about, and also Terra Luna, which is probably the same thing. There'll be probably a couple percentage of you, a small percentage of you that wants to talk about other things. And we'll mix in a little bit of humor throughout the night so you guys don't get bored. Or, we can do boring stuff and talk about charts all night, but I don't think people want to look at that. I want to recognize a few people here. Wizard Cell is back. He is part of the movie 7. I think he might have been an extra on the movie. I'm not sure, but welcome back. Wizard Cell was here about 45 minutes early, so he could be the first comment that's read. So congratulations to you, Wizard Cell. You are the first comment. Michael Cornwell was a close second. He says, yo, with 4 zeros, kind of almost what we want to happen for Terra Luna. We want 4 or 5 zeros, but it's really an O. Crypto Talk Now says the show starts at 9 p.m. Yes, we have started. That's me again. I got to read every comment because if Samer comes in here, he's got to make sure that I read every comment or he won't be happy, and we have to give him a baby bottle. So, yeah, bring your popcorn. I'm going on another rant. Yep, that's also on Twitch. Common Sense says hello. Hello to the OG and hello to the first ever member, the general, we call him affectionately, of the Crypto Talk Now Army. Hello to Common Sense. Thank you for the kind words, Max. I'll let you read that comment right there.
Oh, man, you're too kind, Common Sense. But how about this? Hats off to you as well, man.
In case you guys are wondering, I'm sorry. In case you guys are wondering what I'm drinking water, but this right here is a homemade strawberry banana smoothie. But yes, also this time I have pineapple in it. So how about that? So it's extra sweet. McGuire says hello with a big clap, and that is his ape that he has there. McGuire spelled differently than Mark McGuire. Here's somebody new. Cassius Space, not to be confused with Cassius Clay, spelled differently. He's got an interesting avatar. He has a desk. It looks like there could be a computer on there. He has a nice chair, and he's just sitting there. Basically, he's saying that the chair and the desk are doing the work, and he's out of his desk. He's away from his desk. He says he likes Saitama. We could talk about Saitama a little later. Guys, this is pathetic. Let me go over. I'm keeping an eye on you guys. There's 9 people in here, and there's only 4 likes. I've got another screen up. I'm watching the YouTube right here, and the algorithm is getting mad. It needs to be fed. You guys need to do me a favor and smash the like button. Let's get more people in here. We'll talk about Terra Luna, and Max is waiting. He's like a caged animal just waiting to be released. He's over there in the corner. I've got him in the corner. He's got his cut man there. He's got his trainer with him. He's ready to fight the fight.
Hey, speaking of cut, I got cut.
You got cut?
Lined up and trimmed myself up. Everything for tonight's show. Oh, yeah.
He's coming out. He's going to come out swinging like Tyson. He's not a boxer. He's a brawler. He's going to come out, and we're going to talk about Terra Luna, but I got to hold on because I don't want to waste his efforts. There's not enough people in here. So please share this out on Twitter. Usually around the 7-minute mark, a whole bunch of people will come flooding in. My dog just opened the door, but that's all right. So Roni, I have not seen you before. Roni Shemtov, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you for joining us. Say hello to Roni Shemtov. He says, when is the UST burn going to occur? It was already passed. So Max, go ahead. You can answer that one there.
Hi, Ronnie. So first of all, welcome to our show. We realized you could have joined other ones. We chose us, and we want to say that we do appreciate that. So hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I'm thinking that you're actually Ronnie and not Roni, but if I'm wrong, go ahead and type it in the comments. So as far as the burn going to occur, it's actually occurring as we speak. They decided to do the burn actually earlier today. Um, I believe it was before noon Pacific, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Larry can give you the exact time, but it's been going on all day.
Yeah, I know they just voted and it passed. I don't know the exact time. I do know that they voted on burning over 1 billion UST coins. Yeah. So wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. So Roni, you correct us. Shemtov says sorry for all the caps. It's okay, no problem. We were just excited. You wanted to make sure everybody in the back heard you. Cassius Space says he says, I'm not new, just don't say much. Okay, well, start talking so that we can recognize you guys. All right, Common Sense says Luna 2.0. When will the address be available? Do you want to try to tackle that one? Do you know or not yet, Max?
Well, to my understanding, it was supposed to be, UTC time. Usually that would be technically like midnight, but you got to keep in mind they may just decide to announce an official time on the 27th. Whether that's UTC time or not is dependent on a few things. So technically speaking, that should have been available about an hour ago because for those who watched my latest Terra video, I did mention as far as the time difference, midnight UTC would have been 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. So technically speaking, that would have been 1 hour and 6 minutes ago. So we'll have to look at that. While Larry's going through the comments, I'm actually going to go take a look.
Guys, this is one of the smartest audiences that we have here. You guys are a lot smarter than I am. But this time I'm cheating. You guys can't see my screen. I got 3 screens. Well, one of them is a TV hooked up here. I'm looking right now at the YouTube. I see we have 75 people watching, 79 people watching. Guys, it's not enough because there's only 8 likes. Guys, stop what you're doing right now. Please stop what you're doing. Put your smoothies, your coffees, your waters down. Put the baby down safely. Pull over on the side of the road if you need to. Knock on your neighbor's door, wake up the cat lady, get her to like the stream, get her on the stream. Joe, the mechanic next door, needs to come on. I want to also welcome To Gwen. To Gwen, I've said it right for the first time, but he's not new. Welcome. He says, hi, room 2. Please do me a favor. For the love of God, will you please change your avatar? Because right now it just looks like a T and it's just too boring for me. You need to make it, you need to kick it up a notch like Emerald Lagasse. And, make it look kind of cool. Right now, it looks like a T, but we do appreciate you being here. And everybody else here, guy, there's only 96 people here. There's only 10 likes. There's only like 1 or 2 more likes since I said something. 101 people watching now. That's not enough. There should be 301, 305. There's 105. It sounds like I'm an auctioneer, but guys, please share this on Twitter. And there's also not enough comments. I don't know what's going on. If the comments are being filtered out by YouTube or what. But please feed the algorithm and hit the like button. Okay, there's 11. I'm watching you guys. This time I'm watching closely. There's only 11. Come on now, 111 people watching. Only 11 likes. That's not good enough. Okay, so let's go over to the screen. We've got over 100 people. So now we can come over the stream and look at ourselves. But actually, we're going to go over to the screen and look at the overall market. And then we're going to jump in and talk about Terra. So also UST as well. So, here's UST. It's down 30%. I do want to point this out. UST in the last hour is down 0.5%. Of course, 30% on the day. It's been really erratic. 24% on the week. And then if you look at the month, it looks like one of those skateboard ramps that you go to like a skateboard park. That's what it looks like right there. I have to make it a little fun, interesting. But what is going on with UST? Is there some kind of funk? I know that the burn's happening, but is there some kind of funky stuff going on? Is there some type of manipulation? What's your feeling on what is going on with the crazy price action, the swings? It was up 400 or 500% today, and then back down. What do you think is happening, Max, with UST?
I just think it's becoming like a pump and dump, but not just a one-time pump and then one-time dump. Literally, multiple pump and dumps. For me personally, I could take the Dogecoin route like I did last year, and that what I mean by that is, wait for it to get to a certain number, and then buy a certain amount, and then once I hit that target amount, dump the position and make a quick swing trade. Similar to the model I'm currently doing with Luna Classic, but a little bit more different, and of course not as invested. But as far as making a short-term um, amount of money, why not? Not financial advice though.
To Nugent, that's okay. I'm sorry. To Gwen, I said it wrong. He
To
says
when?
sorry. To
When?
Gwen. Gwen, I'm
Just think of
sorry.
like now and when. There you go.
Okay, to Gwen. He says, sorry, I'm not that professional. No, that's okay. I didn't mean to pick on you. I was just kind of teasing you about your avatar. So if you just want to make it a little bit better than a T, that would be great. All right. So, Jeff, okay. So, holy crap, there's somebody new in here. There's actually somebody new in here. Let me go over to the stream. Okay, right now, you guys, come on, guys. There's 146 people in here. That's all that's here. And there's only 14 likes. Come on, you guys are killing me. Come on, guys. At least hit the like button. Stop what you're doing. If you're kissing your girlfriend or your wife, take a break and at least like the stream. Whatever you're doing, there's only 150 people here. There should be 750, but at least there should be more than 14 likes. Come on, guys. I'm keeping it. There's 15 likes. Come on, start listening to the likes. But I do have to recognize Jeff Walsh. He's my type of guy because he's a boxer. He's an amateur boxer. He's training right there. He's got his special. Well, is Max frozen? Oh, okay. Max,
No, I'm not frozen. You have the page.
Oh, I'm looking
at
the
YouTube page. Yeah, you kind of freaking me out. I even went. Yeah, I had to double check. I'm like, what's going on here?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Jeff Walsh, we need to recognize and thank you so much for being here. I don't know if you've been here before. He is a boxer. He's an amateur. I don't know if he has a YouTube page, but he says, hello from Toronto.
Hey, shout out to fellow boxers, Iron Mike would love you, man.
He'd be like absolutely ferocious. We love people like Jeff Walsh on the show. Get on the show and be freaking like ferocious. Gonna eat the children. Gonna bite off the ear like Mike Tyson.
Well, we're big boxing fans on this channel here, so we appreciate if everything goes south. We're just going to talk about football, baseball, basketball, and boxing, and maybe we'll mix in some MMA for you younger viewers. But he says he's waiting for that airdrop to hit. Yes, and he does a fist bump, just like Selmo Fudd does. And you know what? There's a perfect cue. Selmo Fudd says, hey, Max and Larry, and he does the fist bump. So we're bumping it to you. And
also, back at you, Selmo. Right there, dude.
He does the fist bump to Common Sense as well, recognizing that Common Sense is part of the OGs with Selmo. And then to Gwen, you can maybe be an OG. You've been here for 2 or 3 times. So go back over to the screen, Larry, because you're rambling. And over on the screen, the overall market, I'm going to show you something about the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. There's a lot of scary stuff. The overall crypto market is 1.22 trillion. It is down 3.66%. But here's the interesting thing. So the market cap right now, if this is trillion, right, this is billion. So Bitcoin is getting close to being half of the market cap of the overall market. So the dominance is pretty high. But let me see if I can find. Yeah. So here's the fear and greed index. There's extreme fear. People are scared out there, but we don't want anybody to do anything crazy. Okay. So we're going to recognize a few more people, and then we're going to unleash Max in here to talk about to analyze what's going on with UST, Terra Luna Classic, Luna 2, the blockchain, all that stuff. Wizard Cell says, hi again. He says, nice to see you, life. Maximus says, hey, Wizard, and everyone, welcome. Yes. And please, guys, I got a cheat over here. So here it is. You guys can see, right? You see it up there, 141 people, only 17 likes. See, here it is right here. You need to get this like button up, please, so more people can see this. So Wizard Cell says for a long-term investment. Okay, so let's jump over to here and let's listen to Max. So Max, there's messages coming in from Twitter. What's the latest that you can give us? What's the latest, let's say, news in the last 2 or 3 hours when it comes to UST, all this stuff, Luna, anything that you want to give us, Luna 2, the new blockchain, what's the latest and greatest that you can give us?
So in regards to, UST, massive burn. That's what's currently going on since, I don't know, I would say at least noon Pacific, depending on where you're at, right? It's definitely playing a big factor as far as price action. That combined with people just doing a last minute, FOMOing in, if you will. So as a result, you've seen like these huge pumps because you have basically triggered a mechanism of what? Those FOMOing in, and those who also recognize that if they don't, they might miss a really nice pump, if you will. And then, of course, that burn mechanism. So that happening at the same time creates the greatest thing that happens in crypto, and that is when you have the combination of supply and demand going off at the same time. You're going to see volume, all the great stuff, and that's why you see a big run up. I mean, look at Shiba Inu last year. It's just like you had mass volume for many months, but you just had sideways action, and then next thing you know, as soon as Bitcoin hit, what was it, 66K or whatever, and then Ethereum was way up there as well. The overall crypto market cap was way over 3 trillion. Everything was doing great, and as a result, you saw all-time highs, not just for Shiba Inu, but I mean, you saw Kronos, you saw a few others. Heck, you saw Saitama, not around the same time, but you get my point. Supply and demand, when those two things kick in at the same time, combined with massive volume, you're going to see things like this.
And thank you for that, Max. We're seeing a lot of crazy price action for sure. Let's look over at UST. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't quite know what's going on here. I have this on the 15-minute chart. It's just, I don't know exactly what it is, but you see, this large green candle and then just a sell off, and the same thing to a lesser degree over here. So it's just a lot of strange stuff going on right now, and I think it's related.
That's what I'm going to say. In the future, I mean, like shout out to Keith at CVC and all that. If he's able to get stats on the fly, they're going to show, something in reflection of the burn on the fly, right, on the chart. That's going to be crucial because, I mean, we won't have to go hunting and pecking or, go on a scavenger hunt, a crypto scavenger hunt, if you will, for the information. Just go to one source, bam, it's all there. So,
guys, please
take advantage of that.
Please do us a favor. Wizard Cell says long-term investment about SHIB. Guys, come on. There's not enough comments coming in here, and I'm not sure what's going on, but you guys are being weak tonight. There's 137 of you. There must be somebody here that hasn't hit this like button. I'm watching it right now. I'm not going to let Max talk anymore until at least one more like comes in here. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, that's 20, but we need some more. Okay, so Max, now Max can talk again because you guys are letting him talk. It's all because of you guys. We can't have Max talk. And God forbid a dead president comes on here, or Cartman or somebody else. He can't talk either. So, yeah, so going over to what Watcher Guru said, Watcher Guru. Yeah, there was Watcher Guru, but this came from actually Orbital Command. I had it on the 3 o'clock show, and it's actually courtesy of Common Sense. If you guys want to go over what the exchange rate or the ratio is for the airdrops, I have all that laid out here, but we'll go over that in a second. Have you seen this before, Max?
Yeah, I did see that earlier.
Okay, good. All right, so let's recognize Stephen Carsey. Stephen Carsey, I have not seen you here before, but we are very grateful that you decided to join us here on the Max and Larry show, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He says, hey, guys, only thing I would say, Stephen, is please update your avatar. Right now, it just looks like an S, and I'd like it to be a little more interesting so that I can try to guess what it means and I can learn about who you are, Stephen Carsey. It sounds like a real name, so that's interesting. So, yes. So it looks like they're really taking care of, Max. I'm going to go through this. I want to get your thoughts on this. It looks like they're really taking care of the people prior to, the attack on Luna. And I think that's the right thing to do because they're the ones that probably lost more than what we're looking at right now, post-attack. Does this seem accurate to you? Pre-attack ratio 1-to-1 for Luna, which is now Luna Classic. Pre-attack UST, 1, it's going to be times 0.033. Post-attack Luna, 1 times 4 zeros and a 1.5. And then post-attack UST, 0, it's a 0.013 times 1. Now, quick question for you. I thought they were going to be deleting, or I should say getting rid of, scrapping, throwing it away, burning it in the trash. UST. Why is there going to be a new UST, or am I misinterpreting this?
Haven't heard any news about there being a new UST. This, as far as if you're wanting the mainstream news, you got to keep in mind CNBC actually covered this. I believe they covered it yesterday. In fact, yes, it was yesterday, straight from CNBC. It says that basically backers of Terra have voted to revive the failed cryptocurrency, as we know, venture without its controversial UST stablecoin. And that just kind of makes sense. At the end of the day, what was the thing that caused all these problems was basically the UST. I'm going to state non-stable stablecoin, right? It was non-stable. So it said that the proposal would lead to the creation, as we know, of the new Terra blockchain and its associated Luna token. It goes on to state one more thing before I kick it back to you, and that is UST, a so-called algorithmic stablecoin, or in this case, non-stable coin, plunged below its intended $1 peg. We all know the history, causing a sharp sell-off in the cryptocurrency. So currently what you see right now is just basically people FOMOing in, thinking that maybe there's going to be some big pumps, maybe because of all the people that might be confused on what the news update is in regards to that. So there's a little bit of a mixed reaction, but nonetheless, today, tomorrow, and so on until this is all wrapped up, you're going to see some big movement in regards to what goes on with UST that we currently know. Will it fade away? Well, that's yet to be decided. But if anything, it's definitely an opportunity for those who recognize it. Not financial advice.
I'm going to have so much fun with a comment that's coming up soon. I got to laugh. And it's not because of the person, because I like him, but I'm going to go through and read some of these things. I'm not laughing at you, Stephen Carsey, but I really appreciate you. We both appreciate you. He says, thanks for having me, guys. Happy to found you. And this is amazing. He actually took my advice. See that? He changed his avatar and he put himself up there. So good for you, Stephen Carsey.
Thanks, Stephen. You decided to interact, thanks. I wish everybody do that. So, again, we like to welcome you, and we're more than glad to have people like you. So thanks again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, there's a method to my madness. You guys might think I'm a little bit crazy when I tell you to change your avatar, but it doesn't have to be a picture of you. But if I can see something in your avatar that just speaks of you, like, a hobby, or, maybe you have a dog because you care about your dog, something like that, I can learn more about you as a person. It just makes it more interactive on the show. And this show is about you. So Dorval Family, this is the one that I'm going to have a lot of fun with. I like Dorval Family. He's becoming an OG of the show. He says, good evening. Any idea as when the exact time of the launch tomorrow?
I would like to inject that real quick. So in regards to that, I briefly covered this in my last Terra video that I released this morning. If you haven't checked it out, I definitely say take a look into it, because originally my first edit was like 45 minutes. And I was like, I don't know if anybody's going to watch that long. So I did try to condense. I got down to, I think, roughly like 17 minutes. But I did touch basis on what you're mentioning. And it goes on to mention a specific part that mentions that it has to go through a finalization phase. So what I mean by that is kind of take the concept of when we talk about I know Larry makes fun of me for saying this, but if you ever seen that movie Office Space, the TPS reports, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually transactions per second. So as we know on Ethereum, since it's slow, transactions per second on any transaction, it could be finalized in 20 to 30 minutes. You got to keep it in mind. This is a big thing that's going on. So that means everything from that new blockchain has to finalize completely to be released. So whenever that finalization is, then that will be the specific time that the launch will be live. So it won't be just like they hit a switch and boom, it's all live. It literally, they hit a switch and it has to go through all the entire block and then it finalizes. So it's really hard to state what's going to happen with that, because these things take time. It also depends on how fast it is. I know you want to read some of these comments, so go for it.
Guys, please pay attention to me. I'm cheating over here. I'm looking at the screen that you guys can't see. I have to keep an eye on you guys because you're not behaving right now. I'm getting aggravated. This is a very intelligent audience. You guys know how to hit the like button. There's only 28 likes, and for crying out loud, just Freudian slip. For crying out loud, guys, there's only 157 people in here. That's not enough. Please share this on Twitter, and go, if you don't have Twitter, if you don't have a computer, you just have your cell phone, go over and kick your neighbor's door in, Well, don't really kick it in, knock on her door and give her some salt or
Like Biggie
salt
Smalls
or sugar.
kicking the door within the fourth floor, right? Anyway.
Ask her to borrow a cake mix or something. Come up with an excuse to go see your neighbor so she can watch the show. Here's the thing I was going to laugh about with Dorval Family, and I like Dorval Family, but it's just kind of funny that he did a little slip up here like I did. He said in about a half an hour, it will be May 38th in Singapore. So he's added, now there are 38 days in the month of May, but I think he meant to say 28th. So we love you over here, Dorval Family. Now, Jeff Walsh. Remember, Jeff Walsh, he's a serious contender. He's a boxer. He's an amateur right now, but, he could be amongst the pro ranks at some point if he keeps training. He says, it's changed now, but I just thought it was a funny thing to make them have committed to should Luna Classic do something silly. Okay. All right. Steve Carsey, he just recently changed his avatar to himself. It went from an S to a picture of himself. He says, do you guys think or see it making a recovery? Predictions. I'm going to come back to that question. Let me go through all these things right here. So Common Sense says Maximus is the crypto genius. We appreciate that. Pulse Chainer. He says market looking so bearish, man. Yeah, that's why we're making it into a comedy / sports show. He says staking coins are the only thing I'm touching for a while besides a select few coins. Luna was a bear market gift. Pulse Chainer says, learn to earn. Darius Smith, I haven't seen you here before, Darius Smith. Darius Smith has an avatar, looks like a rock collection. He likes rocks or something like that. He says, evening all. So we're welcoming you here and appreciative that you're with us. Darius Smith sounds like
that
a real name.
That could be a bunch of powdered donuts for all we know. But
is it really? Okay, powdered donuts, rocks, you have to tell us.
It might be just because I'm fat. Anyway.
Selmo Fudd is back with a comment. He says, Telly Savalas, Kojak.
Heck yeah, Kojak, man. Love me some Telly Savalas, Kojak.
He says, Telly Savalas, Kojak needs to investigate why 170 are watching and not smashing that like button. Who loves you, Baby Max and Larry, the Crypto Talk Now. Yes. So if you don't look at Selmo Fudd is all over the place. He goes in all these streams. He's on top of everything. He's, his part-time job is to watch these YouTube shows and make sure people stay in line. And if you guys don't smash the like button, you're going to hear from Selmo Fudd. He's not going to be happy. So make sure you do that. He shared it on Twitter. Oh, no, wait, Stephen. Oh, thank you. Stephen Carsey said he shared on Twitter. Thank you, Stephen Carsey.
I'll have to go watch some Kojak reruns tonight or something.
All right, so I'm going to go back to one of these comments here. Okay, I'm going back to your previous comment, Stephen Carsey. He says, do you guys think or see it making recovery? I think he's talking about Luna Classic predictions. What do you think?
Answer that? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it depends on what you're stating. Full recovery, where it's back to all-time highs or back to where it was pre-crash? Unfortunately, the answer is no. Do I see some kind of recovery as far as it having anything of significance? The answer is yes. Again, I realize you're probably new to our talk show. And again, we would like to welcome you. For my own channel, I am part of course Crypto Talk Now. This is our show, Max and Larry. Go to my channel, Maximus Crypto, all one word. I'll even put it in the comments. Go click on a video called Luna 2022, roughly. All right. It's probably like the fourth one down. And in that video, you will see where we're rooting for a penny when it comes to Luna Classic. And the reasons for it, it all depends on your position. And when you watch the video, you have a better understanding of it. There it is right there, Terra Wars in 2022. We realize that we're in the minority. Again, we're not experts or anything like that. This is just, our personal opinions and so on, not financial advice. Take a look into it. Have a better perspective on how to look at how this is all going to be played and how it's all coming to full fruition. And then after you see that, not right now, but take a look at it maybe later tonight or whenever you get free time. And I would love to hear back from you maybe tomorrow on tomorrow's show and so on and see if you have a new perspective. And that goes for anybody, guys. Honestly, the 1 cent peg, if you will, is what Larry and I are going after. It's what Common Sense, a few others, and so on. And that is a realistic possibility. Again, at the end of the day, we realize all this is like basically a gamble right now, right? But these are more realistic expectations compared to the dollar. We're all rooting for a dollar, but $80
Guys,
like you're thinking, I don't see that.
guys, please help me out here and share this on Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, go across the street to the gas station or wherever you live. If there's a neighbor there, knock on the door. If there's a gas station, go in there and randomly see somebody and grab their phone or ask them for their phone. Don't grab their phone and just add on this stream so we can. Well, we just lost 100. We lost people. We only have 171 people. That's not good enough. Please smash the like button because our algorithm is not finding us. Yeah, so Darius Smith, it pulled a Duquan. He's being really clever and confusing, trying to confuse me. He said, laugh out loud. I changed my avatar from the last live stream. Okay, so he changed his avatar. I don't know what it was before. Maybe it was a D. It might have been a D. I don't remember. Stephen Carsey says, yes, I am. Selmo Fudd says, Serpico was the guy. In the mood for a good old school cop movie. Okay.
Yeah, Serpico is great. Great film. Al Pacino.
All right. So at some point, there's going to be a dead person that's going to come on the stream or a cartoon character or something. I don't know. Just let me know if anyone's available at some point, Max.
Just cue me up, man. Let me know.
Okay. Well, Stephen Carsey says, okay, awesome. Thank you. I'll check that for sure later after the show. And he's talking about, guys, subscribing to Maximus Crypto right over here. Let's see if anybody listened. He's got 516 subscribers, but he's an underrated YouTuber. And he's my co-host you see right here, but he has some good insight right here on Terra 2.0. You can watch his video. It's very comprehensive. And also he has some cartoons. Maybe we'll show that a little later. He says, cool, thanks. Steven, we appreciate you, buddy. And
just real quick.
Yeah.
Episode 3 will be out tonight for sure. I was hoping to be able to have it appear on this live show. Didn't have a chance to get the voices done because I was running all over the city. But nonetheless, yes, it will be available tonight. And the name of the episode is Terra Wars, episode 3, The Burn. So previous episode was called The Burn Address. This is episode 3 coming up called The Burn. You don't want to miss it.
And guys, please, it looks like there's only 37 likes here. See, somebody just hit the like because they saw me spying on you guys. Right here, Common Sense says, I can't believe only 170 people. I'm a likable guy. Yeah, I'm not sure why they're not liking the stream here, guys, but help us out because this, we're up against stupid stuff like, what's his name there? Johnny Depp's, I don't know what Johnny Depp got attacked by his ex-wife or something. Everybody wants to watch that. There was 1 million people watching it yesterday. I don't know who these 1 million people are, but if you're watching Johnny Depp, you need to watch us instead. Okay, so Jeff Walsh over here. Let's go over something different. So Jeff Walsh says, now is the time to be greedy on anything you believe in. It's like you get a second chance at 2008, not financial advice. Yes, that's some good non-financial advice because a lot of people are trying to be greedy when the market looks like this. You kind of try to pick and choose what you believe in.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me a second, just inject real quick.
Yeah, sure.
I was at the barbershop earlier. I kind of having a talk with a barber. That's what you do when they cut your hair and so on. And I was mentioning, I was like, what's the main thing that the mainstream media loves to do when it comes to just any of this? So, if crypto is doing amazing, they're like, oh man, Bitcoin is at 66,000 and Ethereum is at, almost $5,000 and all this and all that. And Shiba Inu, they'll mention that, of course. And then they'll point out when it's at all-time highs, right? And so for the poor devil who is new to crypto, what does he do? He comes in and he buys at the very top of the mountain, right up here. And then what happens shortly after? Well, it's like a roller coaster, right? It's going to come down. And so he bought up here and now he's losing. What? Notice how the media never will go out and say this is the perfect time to get in if you're a new investor because it's at almost rock bottom. So if you guys are new and you've never been involved in any of this before, again, it's not financial advice or anything like that, but we do try to show you guys some of the personal plays that we do. And that's the way you got to look at it. Now, is it hard to predict, of course, the rock bottom? Yeah. But for the people who got in, for instance, at Terra Luna at $80, they lost their you know what. But for the people who got Terra Classic and so on, that's what we're recognizing right here. We're realizing that these are the opportunities, just like, I'm sorry, the previous guy mentioned about, 2008. That might be the way you want to look at it.
Wizard Cell, again, he was part of the movie Seven. He is a famous actor. We don't know exactly who he is, or he could be a woman actress. We do know he has something to do with the movie Seven. His name is Wizard Cell. I'm not sure what that means. I think he has a cell
great
phone.
avatar. I really like your avatar. That one's really nice.
Yeah, it's really cool. He says, will you sell if trade opens again for Terra or hold? There will be a rush for sell. You want to respond to that, Max, there? Do you think there's going to be a rush to sell?
Actually, go back again.
Okay, yep.
I was taking a quick drink off of my Coca-Cola. Will you sell if trade opens again for Terra or hold? There will be a rush to sell. Right. With that said, there will be a rush to sell. So, are you going to be that type of person who's going to rush to sell? Well, it depends, right? If it's at the targeted price that you're personally looking to, sell off your position, then that might be something you want to do. For me personally, I already know the plan I'm doing. Not that I try to get everybody to watch my personal video or anything like that. I mean, that'd be great. But there's a reason why I have things outlined in that. Heck, even common sense could vouch in regards to that. I'm in the minority. But if you watch it, even Larry will tell you, if you watch that, it makes sense. And a lot of guys aren't currently doing it. What's the main popular thing, guys? Let's face it. Everybody's focusing on $1. Position yourself where you don't have to focus on $1. How do you do that? It has to do with math, and it has to do with your position, and it has to do at the buy price that you came in on. And then, of course, the sell price when you choose to get out of that position. So understand how the market is flowing. Don't just hop on the bandwagon of this is what everybody's doing, because it might not be the right time to do what everybody's doing. Okay? That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah. Shame. Let me just say this. Clip this. Let me just come on here. I don't even know who Johnny Depp is other than he's an actor. I think he's just probably a garbage actor because nobody cares about Johnny Depp.
I hate him. Don't you dare diss my man, Johnny Depp.
Well, he can't be as interesting as this show. I don't even know. I can't even name you a movie that Johnny Depp's been in because I don't watch.
I love a lot of his movies. It's all right. We can agree to disagree. That's what's great about our show. We can agree to disagree, right?
Explain to me why people care about his wife beating him up or whatever she is, ex-wife. Who cares? Why does a million people have to watch that?
That part
because
is
the freaking people watching Johnny Depp is the reason why we don't have 200 people in here. I don't understand. Why?
That's why we want to think. That's why we want to thank our audience, because at the end of the day, you know what, pat yourself on the back. You're actually taking time to learn something beneficial instead of just watching something that is, like Larry said, who cares about, right?
Who cares? Okay. Again, we appreciate Stephen. I have a funny feeling that Stephen Carsey is going to be here for the long term and stick with us every night. He says, for every like, I'll plant a tree. Oh, interesting. Okay. So he's going to help the environment. Okay. I like that. He says, come on, guys. Good deal. Like, share. So I'm going to go over to the screen because Stephen Carsey has offered to help the environment. He's going to plant trees. Right here, we only have 43 likes. You have 43 trees to plant unless he's up. Now we got 44 unless he's going to count from here. Guys, please help it out. Let's make it really large trees so that Stephen has to spend a lot of money. I'm just kidding. He can do like saplings or something like that. All right. So I'm going up on here. I gotta recognize. This is going to be an interesting one. Sick Ren. I have no idea what that screen name means or if it's a real name, but it's interesting. SICC space RENN. Sick Ren. And even more interesting, it looks like he has the logo. I see like a weird kind of hat. And the word Adidas. So it looks like a hat on top of it. It's
not a hat. It's Adidas logo.
That's the whole Adidas logo, or is it just Adidas underneath it?
It's the Adidas logo, man. A hat.
Okay. All right. So the Adidas logo, it's recognizable. Okay. We appreciate that. He likes to wear sports attire. athletic type of, I don't know what. Maybe he goes to a gym and wears Adidas. All right. So he says, all these noobs in crypto scared of the FUD is laughable. FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. We are in the digital age, in quotes. That will soon require, in quotes, digital assets to acquire, quotes, digital money. If Samer's watching this, let Samer know that I'm actually reading everything and actually saying when there's quotes around it. But he's not watching this right now. He's watching something about Volt right now. So he can't come in
No,
here.
he's watching the
to come
Johnny
here.
Depp trial, bragging about his whale wallet. Anyway.
Yeah, he's over watching the Johnny Depp trial, whatever his name is. All right, accumulate these.
I would agree with you, Sick Rand. That's definitely, it is laughable, and it's like everybody hopping on the bandwagon because that's what the mainstream does and so on. The investors that have been in this game for at least a year or more, they know how to go about this and so on. So I appreciate your comment. I like you sharing that type of intel.
Guys, we're not planting very many trees right now. We only have 49. Oh, there's another one. See, every time I turn the screen over, another like gets on there. You guys are knowing I'm watching you. I'm keeping an eye on this like button over here. It's 49, so you guys need to hit it again. Okay, so let's see here. Do you guys, let me just go through all the comments, and I'm going to come back and pick one.
Sure, no problem.
All right, so LeGrand Commission. I saw him earlier at the 3 o'clock show. Appreciate you being here. He has either a Bible or an encyclopedia open. It's interesting. I don't know what kind of book it is. He can drop it in the comments if he chooses to, or else he doesn't
That's
have
a Bible, man. That's a Bible. God bless you, brother. Thank you for coming on our show.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, it's a Bible. So he's reading from the good book. He says here, do you guys think Luna and Classic are going to pump tomorrow? We're going to come back to that. Deepak Sharma. Welcome, Deepak Sharma. Haven't seen you here before. It's just a friendly suggestion. Change your avatar from a D to something that speaks more about who you are, because right now I just have your name, but I don't really know much about you, and I want to recognize that. So he says, my old Luna. He's got 534,826, and tell me if that's prior to the attack or after.
I'd imagine it is if he said, he says new. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Deepak Sharma again. Oh, he says new Luna. Okay. Deepak Sharma says, please help me. Common Sense says, what do you think about swapping Luna C for Luna 2.0 to that wallet? Just interested. Can
I answer that real quick?
Go ahead. Yep.
So, Common Sense, that's a good question. A lot of people are currently wondering that, like, hey, man, should I just empty out my whole position of this Luna Classic and so on? My answer is no. I'm not going to tell you guys what to do, because at the end of the day, it's not financial advice. But what I'll state is this. Look at it like the same way that you would look at, for instance, Shiba Inu last October. Hopefully, you're like myself, you had a big position, diamond hands or whatever, right? I didn't sell off all of it. Why? Because I realized that I should keep a moon bag, right? Kind of like my Dogecoin. I kept a moon bag. Keep yourself a moon bag just in case for this Luna thing that's going on, because you never know. I mean, with everything that's happened, guys, come on, let's give ourselves some let's look at the whole thing, right? UST, who thought that thing was going to pump like crazy? I mean, I saw just briefly Larry earlier today at the 3 p.m. Eastern show. Larry had a crypto bubble up, and it showed UST was up over 400%. Right. So for those who got it at 4 cents or something like that and saw it balloon up to, what was it, over 40 cents? I mean, man, that was tremendous, right? That was like a 10x, right? So that was one thing that the mainstream didn't tell you to do, right? For crying out loud, when all this happened, what did the mainstream people do in the comments and all that? They freaking bashed on everybody, and they said, that you're all fools and all this and all that. Yeah, okay, yeah, real fools, right? For the guy who 10x. That was one example. Anchor Protocol a few days ago had a huge pump. Why? Because they're no longer paired with UST. That was another thing that got overlooked. Everybody got made fun of who potentially got into that. The point is, who cares if people are going to make fun of you? Realize what kind of opportunities are out there. So, in regards to back to your question, Common Sense, what do you think about the swapping of Luna C to 2.0 to that wallet? Just interested. Do yourself a favor, and this goes for everybody else. Keep at least some kind of a moon bag, if you will. Again, not financial advice. That's the way I'm going to play it. For me personally, I am holding a significant amount of my Luna Classic, because I don't think we're done here by any means for the next few days.
Yeah, Deepak, thank you for that, Max. Deepak Sharma says 12th of May is when he got it. Okay, so yes, I am stirring up. I'm not sure exactly what he means. Pulse Chainer says Larry is stirring up a Johnny Depp insurrection. I don't know exactly what you mean, but I'm going to try to start a fight with Johnny Depp so he can sue me too. Here's the thing right here. Would you guys, like yesterday, I felt bad for Maria because I think it was yesterday. Yeah, Maria was on the show at the 3 o'clock show, Crypto Talk Now Live. For you guys that don't know Maria Anderson, subscribe to her channel. She's a friend of the channel, and she comes on usually once a week. Let me just ask you guys this question. Would you rather watch me and Maria during the day at 3 p.m.? Because a bunch of dingbats and ding-dongs were watching the stupid trial for Johnny Depp because his wife is beating the hell out of him. I know nobody even cares, but apparently 1.1 million people, while me and Maria were streaming yesterday, this is what pisses me off, we're watching Johnny Depp. Who cares about Johnny Depp? The people on this channel don't care about Johnny Depp. You guys would rather watch me and Maria. Okay, so that's enough of that. So I'm going to go over here.
I care about Johnny Depp. I just don't care about Amber Heard, but okay.
Okay, so over here, Deepak Sharma says convert sir to airdrop. All right, so we're gonna go over the conversion in a little while. Wizard Cell says, not all of us buy when it's low, but for me, a half a penny could be triggered for most of all. Okay, Stephen Carsey says, say it again for the people in the back. Yes, nobody cares about Johnny Depp. I think that's what he's talking about, except for 1.1 million people. Crypto Zone, welcome, Crypto Zone. Interesting. He looks like he has a real picture. Yes.
Thank you, Crypto Zone. Thank you. And guess
what?
Thanks for the compliment. You know who's also awesome? You're awesome. So thank you for stating that. We hope you become a regular when you mean that.
Okay, guys, if Crypto Zone has a Twitter page, follow Crypto Zone. If he has a YouTube channel, subscribe to his channel. I don't know if he does it, if he does or does not, but if you don't have a Twitter page or a YouTube channel, start one right now, and we will get you some subscribers and followers. Okay, so LeGrand Commission says, thanks. Ahmed Mohammed says, I have been through every bear market. It doesn't bother me at all. I love when they sell out of fear. How long have you both been in crypto? Also, what are your top 5 projects? If you want to answer that, Max, you can.
Technically speaking, I mean, if you're going to count Bitcoin, which I really don't, but I mean, if you're going to get real technical, then I would say 2016. Was just mainly like Bitcoin, maybe a little bit of Ethereum. As far as heavily invested, like altcoins and so on, it was definitely since January of 2021. So I've been in this about a little over a year and a half. Basically, some people might have the attitude, well, that's not long enough. That doesn't qualify you. Does it qualify me? How about this? I got into Dogecoin when it was a penny, and I put $300 in and got 30,000 coins. Basically turned 300 into 22K. And then Shiba Inu, that was the real big one that stood out for me. Got in at 0.50799, and then turned 8K into 88K. So I was at 11X. So those are the main two. And then of course Chronos, a big fan of CRO, crypto.com, aka crypto.com. CRO, got a little over 10,000 of those coins, and was that 17 cents, and got a little over 10K on that. I'm currently staked on it, and the way I look at that one is it's like a retirement fund, if you will. They definitely will Binance. They definitely will surpass BNB, Binance in the future. I'm guessing anywhere from, I want to say just to play it safe, maybe 3 to 5 years, but I might be bold and say 2 years. Again, not financial advice. That's just the way I personally look at it. There's enough evidence to show that. Just go look at some of these YouTube videos, for instance, or even look at a chart. You will see the downward trend of Binance in volume, right? Then you'll see this upward trend day after day, month after month with crypto.com. It's just, the proof is right there. It's at the end of the day, you just look at a chart. It's crazy. So crypto.com is killing it. I'm a big fan of them.
I'm going to come back to a couple other comments. Patches is going crazy. My dog, you can't see him. I'm not sure what his problem is. Go lay down, Patches. Stephen Carsey wants to know, he's right on top of the likes, guys. He says, how many trees are we at, fellas? Well, right now we are at only 64 likes. There's been a lot more people in and out of here. We do have only 147 people now. It needs to be 247. So do whatever you have to do. Call in sick to work and stay here and go throughout the neighborhood and get everyone to watch the show, or just share it on Twitter. Boundless tells it all. She is a lady, and she's going like this because she's a little bit confused because Duquan is confusing the hell out of everybody. She says the Luna / Terra in Bitmart is turned into Luna Classic today. Okay, that's good. That's the way it's supposed to be. Let us know if you can trade it or not. Go back to Stephen Carsey. Yes, he says the trees. 61. Now we're at 64 so far. Stephen Carsey says, come on, we can do better. Like. Youth Pepper is here. Stephen, I'm not sure what this means right here. WDYM trees. Yeah, Stephen is gonna plant trees. However many likes we have, he's gonna help the environment and he's going to plant trees. I'm guessing he might have a lot of land somewhere and he's looking to, he's a conservationalist and he's looking to plant trees. Okay, so let's go and talk a little bit more about crypto. So here's the weird stuff going on with UST. Here's the interesting stuff. I should read some of these announcements in case some of you are wondering. Yeah, so let's see where it is here. Yeah, so OKCoin is saying OKCoin. A lot of these exchanges are coming out and saying they're supporting the airdrop. OKCoin, Max Global is supporting it. Big One Exchange is supporting it. Kraken Exchange. I'm going to come over here and what's your thought? Actually, we'll go into the conversion a little bit too. But what's your thought, Max? Do you think there's going to be a big dump because of everybody getting the airdrop tokens? What do you think about that?
Yeah, there'll be a big dump as soon as you see these crazy run-ups. So if there's this giant, huge pump, people are of course going to ride that out, see how long it's going to pump and so on. But as soon as that curves and starts going in the downtrend, a good example is what, like, you see UST at 400% earlier today, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't know, 25% because it's now going the other direction. Yeah, it's up 25%, but it's not at that 400% it was earlier. When you see things like that, then yeah, people are going to start dumping. Well, there's the perfect example. Look what happened right there with UST. So it's down 30%. Why is it down 30%? But anything, if you brought up that chart, it's going to show a big old dauntless dive bomber from World War II, right? On Battle of Midway style, right? Just straight up nose dive, right? Yeah, there you go.
What I'm going to do, Max, I'm going to come over here, apologize. I'm going to show everybody the cartoon that you guys, we have more people filing in here. I'm going to show you a cartoon, a couple of cartoons that Max took hours to craft. I'm going to go over here and try to bring up Maximus Crypto, but
Episode 3 tonight called The Burn.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to come over here. He's working on episode 3. For those of you who haven't seen episode 1, it's called Terra Wars. Will Obi-Wan use the fork? And we're going to play that first so you guys can see it. Can you hear it, Max?
No. Oh.
Now you can?
You need to set the volume on it. You need
Can
to go
you hear
to
it
your
good?
settings. Not really.
No? Okay, hold on one second.
Go to your settings. Yep.
Let me change my settings. Stop share. Share. Hold on one second. Share screen. Guys, you want to watch this. There's 180 people in here, for crying out loud. Please hit the like button. All right, I got to find Maximus Crypto. For some reason, Maximus Crypto. Why is it not even on there? Oh, here we go. Okay, share. Let me know if you can hear the volume now, Max.
Yep, I hear it.
Okay, here you go.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, Lord Sidious. Understood. Screw you, CZ. You are not even part of Terra. I will show you. I will show everyone. You guys are going to get a fork, whether you like it or not. I have got to get out of here. The people of Seoul are setting the city on fire. Okay, I think I'm going to head to the safe house. Hopefully no police will follow me. The streets are blocked off. I'm going to have to lay low at the hideout for a while. Hey, Duke Quan, you're gonna have to lay low here for a few days. Just give us a little bit more time and we'll get you out of the country. Don't do anything stupid. And if anything, if you get hungry, you can use the microwave. Use a microwave? What do I look like? A poor person to you? I've never used a microwave in my entire life.
That is episode 1 for those of you just joining us over on Max's channel. Maximus Crypto having a little trouble getting over here to get off of this. All right, so the computer's stuck here. Let's go over and play you episode 2 of Terra Wars so you guys see what's going on.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell the lunatics about the burn address. I have to get back to Terraform Labs and provide a burn address since I don't have a phone on me and don't want to be tracked. I hope Jack gets back soon. I am tired of living the life of a poor man. Eating Hot Pockets is for Shiba Inu holders. So, Dokwan, how you like them Hot Pockets? Not exactly the sushi and lobster that you're used to, but it's not bad. Plus, you don't have to cook. You just heat them up and they're hot and ready. Enough chitter-chatter about the poor man's food. Jack, I need your phone to provide the lunatics a burn address and then tweet that they are making a big mistake by burning Terra. That is part of my plan of reverse psychology, so they will agree with me. You're the boss, Duquan, but do you honestly think that this plan will work? It might backfire, don't you think? No, Jack, it is not going to backfire. Duquan, I do have a phone, but if you send out a tweet from it, somebody could ping in our location. I currently have it off because I'm here with you, okay? Alright, can you get me a disguise then? I have to make it back to Terraform Labs to send out the tweet about the burn address. Alright, kid, I can do that. I think I have an old outfit. Well, kid, you always said you would take Terra to the moon. Dressed like that now, you will. Oh, ha ha. Very funny, Jack. Like I said, I just need a disguise to get over to the lab. Looks like this area will go up very soon. I need to get to the lab and get back to the safe house before things get too crazy over here. On May 27th, I will press this red button and all hell will break loose. This badge, this 46, this fire is getting worse. I need backup SCP to contain this fire. The smoke is starting to go everywhere. Time to get this tweet out and get out of here. Alright, here's my burn address. Good. Now to use reverse psychology on them and manipulate the market even more before May 27th.
And there you have it, guys, over on Maximus Crypto, all one word. That is the guy you see on the screen right there, Max, and he made these cartoons to talk about and have a little fun about the situation that's going on with Terra Luna. So, yeah, so let's recognize some more people in here. Ahmed says, I had 250 million Doge in 2015. I sold for a quick profit, but it went up in the recent bull run. No one saw that in 2015. I made the most from BTC, XLM, and Verge coin years back. Steven says he's going to plant trees, not weed. Ronnie Shemtov says, do you think UST will ever bounce or just fade out? What do you think about that, Max?
I think it will eventually fade out. There will be, a few bounces, like you're stating. There will be a few pumps, bounces, pumps, whatever you want to call it. I think it'll be significant during this short term. But I really see UST eventually, yes, fading out. Now, in regards to Terra Luna, or aka Terra Classic, right? Luna Classic, Terra Classic, whatever you want to call it. A lot of things could happen, especially towards the end of the year. I don't necessarily see that just fading out, kind of like UST, because at the end of the day, UST is abandoned. They have stated that. So, the people from Terra have made that clear as of yesterday in the official announcement. We covered it earlier on the show. That is the position that they decided to go with. So yes, I do see that eventually fading out with UST. I do not feel as though Classic will fade out just yet. That might take maybe a few years for all we know. I don't know how long it's going to be, but UST would definitely be the one that would fade more quickly. As far as how soon, don't know, but at least within the next few days or weeks or so on, you should see a decent amount of price action. Again, not financial advice, but that's the way I look at it.
So recognizing again Renee with the little accent on the E. Gwen says, "Can you? Let's just say, no. Please, can you tell us what time is tomorrow for trade on the new Luna? Thank you." Do you know the time? Do we know the exact time?
Remember, yeah, we were talking about that earlier. So in regards to what you're saying, hopefully I pronounced it right. Renee Wen. Can you please tell us what time is tomorrow for the trade of the new Luna? Again, it is all dependent on how soon it finalizes on the blockchain. A lot of people don't realize what that means. So it's not just, simple, hey, I'm going to hit a switch, boom, midnight, I believe, what did we say earlier? UTC, Larry? Yeah. It's not like it's going to, midnight UTC, boom, it's instant. It takes time for it to finalize. That's how these things kind of work in regards to that. So it's hard to say. I have been refreshing my page quite often, trying to see if it has finalized already, because technically speaking, 5 p.m. my time, which would have been 2 hours ago, right? So it's now 7 p.m. my time. So, I mean, if this would have launched at midnight UTC, okay, then that means it would have been already launched 2 hours ago, is where I'm going with this. So it just depends. Maybe they're not going to launch it at midnight UTC. Maybe it's going to be like early in the morning UTC, or later tomorrow. Again, it just, it's really hard to say. They have not made an official time in regards to that. All we were told is the 27th, but if you're looking at based on UTC, because that's where they're located, then that would have happened 2 hours ago. And I imagine that it would have been finished by now. But again, it's an entire blockchain, a brand new address. So it could possibly take a lot longer than 2 hours.
Guys, please do me a favor and Max a favor and smash the like button. We only have 164 people in here, and we only have 83 likes. So if there's anybody that just joined us, 166 people here, please do us a favor and get this out. Share this with your neighbors, your friends. Call them up on the phone. You haven't talked to someone in a long time. You haven't talked to your aunt. Get your aunt to watch the show. I don't care who it is, but someone has to watch the show, because we need to have more likes and we need the algorithm to be satisfied. So coming back over to the comments here, I'll just zoom in on the screen. Let's see here. So let's see. So he thinks it's a scam. Nicholas. Okay, welcome. Nicholas with the little accent. I'm not sure what that's called. It's a little bit different than the other accent. Diaz hyphen Bocce. He said, I made a killing with Walton, Chain, and B&B. Okay, well, it's great. We're glad to hear that. It looks like that might be a picture of you with maybe your son. It's hard to see from here. So hopefully, yeah. So I think that might have that right. So we're welcoming you to the stream, and we're happy that you're here. So
absolutely welcome, both of you. Yes.
Is there anybody in here? Is Tony? I got to ask you. Is Tony Montana? You just let me know. Is Tony Montana available? Can somebody just get people to like the stream and complain about the fact that we only have 84 likes and 156 people? If it's a past president, I don't know, Ronald Reagan. Is Richard Nixon available? Is somebody there? Cartman? Can somebody get somebody to hit the like button, please? And anyone available? Max, you just let me know if anyone's there and queued up, ready to go.
Well, I mean, if Cartman was here, I don't know how he'd respond to all this price action. He'd probably channel in his like inner German. You know how like the Germans are always like 9999. He basically be like,
Nah, fee. You want to pet my kid? All right, Cheesy Poos. Hey, Larry. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now with Max and Larry. I like Cheesy Poos.
that's about all you say.
So he's got the Cartman there. We're going to recognize a few more people. Lalo, it's past his bedtime because I'm not sure what part of the world he's in, but we appreciate you. Lalo, thank you for coming back. Arliano, he says, hey, good night, guys. Thank you very much. We wish you a good night. Hopefully,
Good night, Lalo. We always appreciate you. Thank you for being regular.
Hopefully we didn't put you to sleep too early. Nicholas, again, says thanks. And also special shout out to Tevin Banks. Thank you for the $10 donation. He says, hey, Max and Larry, keep the likes coming, guys. This is not your normal crypto channel. Yeah, both of us are very
Thank you. Yes, it's not your average crypto channel because we try to keep it real. We also, we do technical analysis and stuff like that and so on, but we also like to do comedy, me doing the crazy voices. Larry, he was on earlier at 3 Eastern and he was killing it. I got to give a shout out to Larry, of course. I mean, but we have lots of transparency. We try not to keep things boring. We always try to recognize you guys. Larry will pound that home all day long. It's about you guys. It's not about just us, because without you guys, there is no us. So thank you, Tevin Blanks. We always appreciate you. And we see that you're regular. Hopefully you will continue to be so. All I can say is stay cool out there, especially, with summer. Basically summer, the way I look at it. I mean, I'm in Phoenix, so I had to get out of the sun. It was just too hot.
And again, we thank you, Tevin Blanks.
Yes, thanks again for the super chat. More than appreciate it.
Thank you. So guys, let me go over to the screen here. You guys can't see it. I'll pull it up here. We've got only 84 likes, 125 people watching. We would love for you to do us a favor and please smash the like button because we want to get more people in here and, cycle in and out. If guys are getting tired, I understand. But we're looking to get the crowd for the second hour.
I mean, that deserves the Mike Tyson on that 9.99. It's just like,
when they were back when I was fighting, I was absolutely ferocious. I went to the 9th round. People are so used to me freaking knocking people out like Trevor Bullock, knock him out in the 3rd round knockout, and I just basically expanded my my antithesis of my vocabulary. People want to make fun of me. They don't like my old voice, the young Mike Tyson. People keep saying to me, you need to have the new Mike Tyson voice.
Well, my answer to that is I have to work on that. That's a different voice. But anyway, we have Mike Tyson, we got Tony Montana, we got Cartman. Anyway.
And once again, let me just say what an honor it is to have Mike Tyson on the show. And someday we'll have the current real life Mike Tyson. Would be quite the feat. If we ever get big enough to have the real Mike Tyson on here, that we finally made it.
He lives in the Phoenix area. You never know, man. Maybe
is he really? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me recognize somebody here. He's an athletic type of guy or lady. I'm not sure. I don't remember if Jamie is the if you spell Jamie as a man or a woman. I'm not sure which way this is, and I apologize for not knowing. But nevertheless, let me recognize and thank Jamie Prenderville for being here. And he or she has a very nice logo. It looks like a Nike logo. I cannot read the wording on there, but it tells me that you are a sports person, and we appreciate that, being guys that are into sports here. He says, or she says, hey, what time is this is funny. Hey, what time is the Luna 2.0 launching? I need some sleep. It's 3 a.m, but don't want to miss this. Realize. Okay. All right. So we've talked about it before. A lot of it, like Max is saying, is going to depend on what's going on as far as the airdrops.
Guys, I have tried to find. Yeah, I've tried to find the. Sorry to cut you off, but I've tried to find the info on the exact time. All I can state is there is no exact time. I was thinking it was going to be UTC because everything again is based on UTC because that's where Terra is basically located as far as that time zone, if you will. Man, there's an earthquake going on over at Larry's. But anyway.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Patches just knocked over my camera. I gotta move him over here.
Oh man. Anyway, that's kind of funny. But yes, so it's all based on UTC time. So that's what we're basing it on. And just to give you the gist of that, for me, again, midnight UTC would have been 2 hours and 9 minutes ago. Now you also got to keep in mind, like I mentioned before, that when they do these things, there's a thing called it has to finalize. So they can't just hit a button and then it goes and it's ready instantly. No, we're talking it's the blockchain. So it's literally trying to go throughout the whole thing and finalizing everything and then supposedly be ready. And even then, it's like, well, are the centralized exchanges primed and ready to go? I imagine those are all factors. Maybe they all just get together and have it even, because at the end of the day, why should a certain centralized exchange have an advantage over other ones on the release of what? Terra. You think about this, right? Kind of like news being reported, right? Everybody wants to be first to report on this. Well, I'm sure the centralized exchanges would like to be the first to do what? Have Terra, the new Terra available. So I imagine, to keep it fair and so on, it's literally, boom, this thing is finalized, send out a message to all the centralized exchanges and so on. Hey, it's ready to go. Boom, they're ready for trading. And of course, as far as whatever happens on decentralized and so on would filter to those outlets. Back to you, Larry.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm on Dex Tools. I don't even know if I have the right one up there, but apparently this is what the Luna Classic chart looks like right now. And I couldn't even tell you what this means because it doesn't look, it looks just like a stairway to heaven right now. And I don't know, that definitely is not accurate.
My God, are you serious?
Yeah, you see it?
See, that's the whole thing, guys. See, here's the thing. So guys, if this is accurate, and hopefully it is, don't have the attitude that you missed the boat. Because
it's not accurate, I don't think, because CoinMarketCap is not showing anywhere near that, but it's just kind of funny to look at.
I'm going to look on KuCoin because KuCoin is always accurate and it's the fastest one.
Yeah,
I think it's way faster than Dex Tools personally.
Yeah, this is an imitation. I don't think this is the real. This is not the real Luna Classic. I'm
going to take a look.
Yeah, this is a fake one. All right, so we have 170 people in here, and guys, I'm going to go over and spy on you guys. Over here, we're spying on you right here. Here's the spy. See this right here? I'm circling it. There's only 85 likes. Come on, guys. Help us out and like the stream so more people can come in here. There should be over 200 people in here. The numbers are a little light tonight. Okay. Jamie, we've already recognized that. Let's come over here. Jamie again says, I heard 3:59 GMT, which is in 49 minutes, but I don't see that happening. Okay. Wizard Cell, he's part of the movie The Cast of Seven. He says that SHIB is dropping. Okay, so Shiba Inu is dropping. Here we go here. Okay. Kane Trades. Kane Trades is smoking. Right now, he's smoking a joint in his picture. That's what he told me last time. He said that he just woke up from a power nap and he had to sleep off his anger because he still doesn't have any damn cigarettes. I'm going to live vicariously through, or Kane is going to live vicariously through me on my rant. And will you please, somebody, for the love of God, go that's watching, a relative or friend that knows Kane Trades. If you're watching this show, if you're just somebody that's watching the show, find out, please, where Kane Trades lives. Will somebody go over there and give him at least 2 cigarettes so he doesn't get cranky, because he's really angry right now, and we don't want him to be angry when he's watching the show. Okay, so there you go. There's my rant for I'm being an advocate for Kane Trades to get some cigarettes because we care about his happiness, even though smoking's probably, he would agree, not good for himself, but it is what it is. So there you go. Everybody has a vice.
I got it. I got it right up on KuCoin. So currently speaking, they of course have renamed it. It used to be named just regular Luna, but they reflected it based on the name change of Luna Classic. So, like yesterday was just named Luna /USDT. Now it's Lune C /USDT. So I'm looking at, currently speaking, it is having a decent pump. It's up about 40%, but it's sitting at 0.3014. So that was just crazy what I saw earlier with what Larry had. on his screen. Obviously, that wasn't accurate. Nothing against Larry. It just wasn't accurate.
Yeah, shame on you, Larry. Yeah, no, it would seem weird. I want guys, please. We're almost there. We're almost to my goal of at least 200. Shit, we have. I'm sorry, I just swore there. Sugar. We only have 189 people. We had 190. Can we please get 11 more people in here? You can do your part. You can please do your part here. Let me show you here. I'm spying on you guys. All right, now there's 91. See, I'm watching you guys, and then all of a sudden the numbers go up. There's 91 people that have liked the stream. Guys, please, there's 183 people in here. Somebody watching this show, put down the baby for a second safely. Pull over your car safely. Do something safely so that you can have your hands free and you can take your mouse.
There you go.
You can like the button.
There he was saying, put down the baby, you know? It's just like, I was thinking like the whole Austin Powers thing, you know? When this all goes to the moon, right? It's just like, you know, some of us are going to say something like, you can keep the money. I want the baby.
There you go. Austin Powers reference. So we've got that. Common Sense says, well, we got to go back to what Kane says. Yeah, you guys make me laugh. Love the show. Look, if we're losing money in crypto, some of us are, myself included. I don't even want to look at some of the wallets I have, but I'm in it for the long haul.
You would say we're crypto broke because we reinvested back in. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we at least have to have a little fun and lighten up your day a little bit, not take everything so serious. But you know, if we want to go serious, we can do that too. You know what? Let's talk about the market and let's try to put our serious caps on right here for a second. Let me just see here. Let me go over here. So let me push the other coin market cap button and get another one to come up here. We've got to be very serious because this is a crypto show. So I will come over here and say I'm going to give you my analysis. And then, Max will back me up on the Bitcoin price. So I'm going to come over here. You can see it here. So yes. Okay. So here you go. So currently, guys, what is going on? The Bitcoin price has fallen below the $29,000 level. And as you can see, there is some good support around the $22,000 level. If we hit that support, I expect it to bounce off the $22,000 level and head up. But if we hit some resistance along the way around 24,500. One of two things could happen. You could either go through the area of resistance and continue to move upwards, but at the same time, it could go and turn the other way and move down. So at this point, my prediction for Bitcoin is that it could either go up or down from here. Back to you, Max.
Thank you for that, Larry. And on today's news, we saw in Worcester, Massachusetts, a madman was seen fleeing the scene from a man by the name of Do Kwon. Back to you, Bill.
Okay, thank you. My name is now Bill. Duhas says you're welcome. Duhas has a bad-looking avatar. He's a mean guy. Don't mess with Duhas, or he's coming over to say hello to you guys. He says, what's going on, guys? Max says his YouTube channel is Maximus Crypto, all one word. We're so close, guys. We only need 12 more people. Please shake your neighbor. Get somebody to come in here. Common Sense says it's a great show. We thank you for that, Common Sense. So let's go back over to the screen. So I will get off of Bitcoin because nobody cares about Bitcoin. It's too boring. And we will go and look at the trending thing.
Well, if you want what's really boring, I mean, we could check out Cardano, but anyway.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, Cardano was probably going up because during the bull run, it was actually going down or just staying sideways. So everybody wants to talk about Terra, and they've already changed it to Terra Classic, which again makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. It should be known as Luna Classic. So we're getting confused again because Terra is the new blockchain and Classic. This is not right, Max, right? Shouldn't this say right here? You see where it says Terra Classic?
No, it's fine. Luna? It's fine. I mean, I see where you're coming from, but I mean, it's fine because I mean, at the end of the day, it's, you know, it used to be called Terra, and then the ticker symbol was Luna. So this is just Terra Classic. But right there on the ticker symbol, it shouldn't say Luna. It should say Loon C.
Exactly.
Or Luna C.
This is the type of stuff. Yeah. if Keith from CBC is watching this, you know, he needs to be able to make sure that he can get this accurate, unlike CoinMarketCap.
Keith is rolling in his grave. He's just rolling.
Yeah, well, it's just not right. So it's confused. This is what confuses people. This should be Luna Classic. It should even have the word Terra, and the ticker symbol should be LUN C, right? Or it should be LUNAC, something like that.
They'll fix it, but it's also again it's CoinMarketCap, aka there's politics behind this particular site, so they might go ahead and leave it there because maybe they have a personal vendetta, right, against Mr. Do Kwon and so on. And this is not some conspiracy, people. They've actually done this. Saitama is an example. Hex is the perfect example. There's other examples. So, yeah.
Yeah, they don't list Hex in the top 100, and that's just wrong. Okay. Let's take a minute to welcome Harris Jawed. Harris Jawed, just you can take my advice or you don't have to. Please change your avatar because right now it just looks like an H. And I'd like to learn more about you, and we would all like to learn more about you. Put something in there that represents you, like something that you're into, like a sport or a hobby, possibly a picture of yourself. Doesn't have to be. Maybe you have an animal, a pet, like a dog or a cat, something in there that we can tell more about you. He says, what do you think of Luna? Will it explode? I guess he's talking about I don't know if he's talking about the new. Well, let me ask you, Max, is the new Luna going to explode and is the old Luna going to explode? What do you think is going to happen with both of those in the next couple of days?
Well, a couple of days. Whoa, man, that's a tough question. So, I think, but it could be both. Okay. Some people will be like, "You're out of your mind. There's not enough buyer confidence in this." That is true, but just because you feel about that way, what is the main thing trending in all of crypto? It's still Terra. So if you have crazy volume, and again, when there's supply and demand, when both of those things like come to full fruition, it creates like a pressure cooker effect, whether you like the thing or not. If you have a bunch of people FOMOing in, right? Because that's basically what's going on, even with UST at the moment, even though that's been abandoned. We confirmed that UST was abandoned yesterday. What's happening? All those people trying to ride on the coattails of the pump. So yeah, I do see both of them definitely could explode. It could happen, maybe tomorrow. I'll say this much: if the market gets turned back on and we can end this crypto winter, my goodness, watch out, because that would be something else for the record books.
For the record books, we really want to have over 250 people watching. We only have 160 and we only have 95 likes. Please, guys, we're 5 away from 100. Please, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. If you're driving your car, please don't do that. But most of you are just sitting down, eating popcorn or potato chips from your couch, so you can do it. All right, so Duha says it's a good question. Wizard Cell says, I just bought another Shiba. It's almost 1 at the moment. Okay. Harris Jawed says, I really need this to make me some money. I lost a lot of money during this bear market, down bad for rent. Pray that Luna can get me back right. He looks like he's genuinely sad right there.
Yeah, I feel for you, brother. I mean, really, I do. I mean, a lot of us, like, it's a sad situation, and my heart goes out to you in regards to that. We are all praying for this. It's like a crypto lottery at this point. So we're all hoping that we have some winning tickets, and for some of us, we may have more tickets than the average person. So I'm referring, of course, to the holding of that. But I'm with you on that, man. I've been praying for that as well. Same with Larry.
Yes,
my heart goes out to you, man. Sorry
we're all in this together. WAGME, not the WAGME games, but we're all in this together. We're looking to hopefully punch that lottery ticket, and everybody is going to be in good shape. All right, so Kane Trade says Terra will burn the remaining UST supply. Yeah, the community supply, I believe, is about 1 billion, a little over 1 billion they're looking to burn. The votes passed a while ago. Hopefully that will help the price of Luna. I don't know what kind of impact. Now, that's a good point, Max. The burning of UST, is that going to help Luna Classic, or it probably won't, or doesn't? Do you think there's a cause and effect with that?
I don't think it's going to help Luna Classic because, I mean, they've already been unpaired. And then the, what is it, Terraform Labs, where do you want to call them, right? They have basically stated since yesterday that they're moving on from it and they're not going to try to we call it resurrect the project or anything like that. So no, I don't feel as though that will affect Terra Classic or Luna Classic, whatever you want to call it. But there's definitely still opportunities in regards to short-term UST as far as whatever position you're going to do. I may get a position, but I don't want to do it while it's doing this huge pump. I may wait for a big crash. For me personally, I'm waiting for it to really, really, really crash hard. I know that sounds crazy. I'm hoping for a penny. Again, I'm rooting for it to be bearish. I know I'm in the minority on that, but I have a reason for that. I want to buy a lot, and then when it has another pump again, do my Dogecoin route that I did last year.
Yeah, I'm also rooting for that too. We're talking about Luna Classic to crash and burn, add another 1 or 2 zeros so we can put a bigger bag in our wallets. Harris Jawed says, thank you. We've got 96 likes. We need some more.
Thanks, Harris. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Duhas says, about to buy more Shiba Inu too. So something's going on with Shiba Inu. Let's go look at Shiba Inu. UST right now is all the way down to 4 cents. So I guess the burn.
I'm gonna wait to go. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till a penny.
You would probably buy. So UST is going to be around, I guess. I guess you would buy some. You're thinking about buying some then?
If it gets down to a penny, probably gonna get a bag, and then if it even gets below that, I'll buy a second bag, and then I'll play it similar to how I'm doing the whole thing with Luna Classic. So, yeah.
Okay, so let's recognize Cody Core. Cody Core. It probably is nighttime where he's at. He's been working hard all day, and more than likely he has mowed some lawns the other day. I think yesterday he was mowing 4 lawns and listening to us at the same time. So we give a shout out to a hardworking guy. Cody Core says, buy it all. Shiba Inu right now, guys, you can see is down 12% on the day, almost 12%. And then the week, about the same. Okay, so let's see what he's saying. Okay, let's give a shout out to Matt Williams. Matt Williams is more than likely the former retired baseball player for the San Francisco Giants, played third base. I'm guessing this is the same Matt Williams because he doesn't have a picture on his avatar.
Larry, let's not forget Matt Williams also played for the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks that won the World Series against your New York Yankees in Game 7. So, yes. And shout out to Matt Williams.
Mariano Rivera blew that Game 7. So I forgot that Matt Williams played on the Arizona Diamondbacks. So welcome, Matt Williams from formerly the San Francisco Giants, Arizona Diamondbacks, a great baseball third baseman. He says, "What's up from the Oz, Australia?" Okay, so he might not be the same Matt Williams unless he moved to Australia. I'm all in on Luna Classic 100%.
Absolutely. And I'll say to you, good day, mate. We're glad to have you on the show. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now with Max and Larry. I'm Maximus. This is my co-host, Larry. And with that said, let's throw a little more shrimp on the barbie with some Terra Luna Classic.
Yeah. Good day, mate. Yeah, we appreciate you being on the show this evening. And we are looking forward to some more shrimp on the barbie. So Cody Core says, ha, 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 ha. He's crying and he's turning sideways. And he's doing the damn Cartman again. Holy crap. He remembers about Cartman.
That's right. Shout out to Cody Core and the whole
Luna Classic. Now, if you want to pet my key, I like to post.
Shout out to Cody Core and also Cartman for joining the show. Harris Joed says anything will help. Mr. Cash, he's so loaded. He has so much cash. It's partly under his mattress. He keeps some in his car. He might have a Lamborghini. I don't know. But he's so loaded. He calls himself Mr. Cash. This could be his picture. He says, guys, we only getting 4.6 Luna, 1 million Luna Classic at Genesis. That's robbery. It's saying he's got a picture of horse crap. And also he says it's clown crap. So it's clown crap.
The ratio sucks. I'm with you on that, but what can we do?
Let's jump over to the screen and take a look at that ratio. There's not the right screen. Okay, where's the screen? Terra, nope, not that one, not that one. Here it is right here. Yep. So here's the breakdown once again. I'll just read this example. if it says right here, if you have 1,000, well, this is the UST one. If you have 1,000 UST on May 27th, you will get basically 13 new Luna. Now, he's probably, he's talking about Luna. He's saying 1 million. So I've got my calculator here. If I get angry, I can smash it because it only costs $1. And probably now it's used, it's worth a penny. So I'm looking over here. And so post-attack Luna is, so if he had 1 million of it, I'm going to type it in, see if the numbers match up. So 1 million. Okay, so Mr. Cash, he's used to counting his millions. I'm going to do 1 million times 0.0. Let's see, that's 4 zeros. 0, 0, 0, 1, 5. 1 million, according to this, is worth 15. But you know what, Mr. Cash, he's probably right on top of things. Maybe this is inaccurate, and maybe Mr. Cash has the real amount. So maybe you only get 4.6 new Luna per million. So we'll have to figure that out. But thank you, Mr. Cash. Cody Core says, Max, can you do Towley? I'm not sure who Towley is.
Oh, the towel guy. I don't. Maybe I don't know. Some of those characters, it's like I have to listen to them. I need to just. I don't know. I guess listen more. There's only so much time in a day, but yeah, I'll try to get to that and do that for you sometime.
Mr. Cash said he used the calculator, so there might be an online calculator that is giving a conversion. So there you go. And Mr. Cash again says only 4.6 Genesis. So Mr. Cash is pretty adamant. He seems like he knows his stuff. He's saying it's only 4.6 for 1 million, but Harris disagrees. He's saying every million gives you 15. So we don't really know. Let's see what happens.
Man, that's bad.
When you look in your wallet.
That means I'm only going to get like a little over 15 then. Yikes.
Yeah. So have you heard anything about when the contract address is going to be released for the new Luna? Did we cover that?
We tried to. I actually looked into that at the beginning of the show, and from what I saw, I didn't see any contract release. I even went into the white paper and trying to dig that up, right? Didn't see anything yet. So I'm refreshing, I'm looking, everything. I don't see nothing yet. Okay. Again, I really think, like some of this will be released tomorrow. It has to be. So
welcome all of you that have just joined us. You're probably just joining us. Maybe you were watching the Johnny Depp trial and you felt like, horrible about watching it. So you decided to watch us. So welcome to anybody that is coming over from the Johnny Depp trial, I guess. So yeah, I guess his wife was attacking him, or I don't know, allegedly.
I'd imagine. I mean, feeling bad for Amber Heard, who dropped a turd on his bed. I mean, it's just
really
horrible. Yeah, she took a poo. She took a poo on his bed. What kind of a sick person does that? Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it really happened, but it's kind of gross if it did.
I mean, I don't know. That's just. Ugh.
So Kane Trade says, what day and time is it for you guys? So here it is May 26th. It is 10:32 p.m. I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. and Max is 3 hours behind me. He's out in Arizona somewhere in the desert. Duha says
somewhere out in the desert. Yeah, I like how you just put it just non-blase. He's just somewhere out in the desert. He's out there.
Duha says, damn. She Andre the Giant his ass. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah. She's talking about, or I'm sorry. He's talking about, what's her name? What's his wife's name?
Wait, what?
I don't even know. What's his wife's name there? Who are we talking about? Johnny Depp.
Oh, Amber Heard.
Oh, Amber Heard. Okay.
They're only married for 2 years though.
Oh, okay. Kane Trade says, oh, okay. Is May. Oh, so where he's at. Oh, crap. Where are you, Kane? Okay. He says it's May 27th. It's 3:30. Holy crap. Wow. So you really want to smoke a cigarette. So he really needs cigarettes. Is this the same guy that got the cigarettes? No. Who was the one that
he's 8 hours ahead. He's 8 hours ahead of me.
Who was the one that needed to have
like in either the UK or Western Europe, one or the other?
Who was the one that needed to have? Oh yeah, it is Kane Trades. Yeah, I do have the right guy. So you're going to look to smoke cigarettes at 3:32 in the morning? Wow, he really likes to have cigarettes. Okay. Yeah, Duha says Amber Heard. Oh, okay. So Kane is in London.
See, I called it. I said he was either in the UK or Western Europe. I only know this stuff because of my gaming background, all of my gaming friends and so on, and all the clan matches we had, and the time differences. You literally become aware of, like, if somebody says, yeah, it's 3:32 in the morning, it's 7:30 my time. I'm like, 8 hours ahead. Yeah, he's basically in UK or Western Europe. Boom, there you go. Boom, tough acting, acting. So there you go.
Guys, please help us out. I'm looking over here. I'm spying on you guys, and I'm going to refresh the screen right here on the YouTube stream. It looks like here the computer's a little bit slow. It's going to just, you guys better hurry up and like it before I would look at that. There's only 99 likes, guys. There's only one more that we need to get 100, please. If you are watching this, it's free. If you want to do a super chat, that's cool. We don't have to. But
because we got 99 likes, but another one ain't one. Come on, we need 100.
Yeah, come on, guys. Let's just get one more like. We did have a gentleman earlier that said he's going to plant a tree for every single like that we get. What was his name? Was it Casey? Stephen Carsey. Yeah, Stephen Carsey is planting. He's doing something interesting. Every single like that we get, he's going to help the environment. Oh, look at that. We got some more likes. Okay, we got 102 likes. Thank you for that. We appreciate it.
If we get 200 likes and people commenting left and right with emojis and everything, I will do the Rammstein Du hast mich song recited as Cartman. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Gotta get 200 likes.
Okay, so guys, this is the part of the show. We can provide some technical analysis on your emojis and also your avatars, your screen names. So please drop your emojis. Try to talk just in emojis, if you will, and we will try to do our best to decipher what you're saying. Duhas says, gonna buy 50 million Shiba if you get 200 likes. So Duhas is a baller. He's gonna buy. He's actually challenging everybody to get 200 likes. And he's going to buy Shiba Inu, and he's going to burn all 50 million of it. Right?
Wow.
Now he's going to keep it. All right. So welcome to Robert Miller. Robert Miller, you have a very common name, I should say. I don't know. I think that's your name. He says, any update on when they're doing the burn? Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. But first, Robert, please take my suggestion. You have, it looks like just a uppercase R is your avatar. Please consider adding an avatar that speaks more of who you are so that we can learn more about who you are. But welcome anyway to the show.
Yes, welcome nonetheless. And we don't know if you're actually Bob Miller or whatever, or, welcome to the show.
Yes. And here is Harris Jawed is paying attention. Harris is thinking deeply, or not sure, also giving the thumbs up. And also he's got like sort of like a chat bubble, but it looks like it has an eyeball in the middle of it. And also, you know what? I think that it's a lady. Harris is a lady because it has an emoji raising her hand and she's asking to speak. So yes. Okay, here comes Cody Core. Cody Core is always good for all these emojis. Amazingly, he doesn't have a Cartman in there. He's got a guy leaning back, smiling. He has a guy that's throwing up dollar bills. He has somebody that has indigestion. He's got somebody just throwing up green puke. And he's got somebody that has suction cups on top of his head. He's got another guy that's got a sideways pinata. Somebody that looks a little bit like Cartman. He's got two guys crying. He's got a ghost. He's got a samurai or something that belongs on a totem pole. And
I got to state this just real quick. Cody Core is not you, but yeah. Cody Core, I mean, I love you, man. You're regular on the show. On your avatar, it's like, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know if it's your beanie or if it's like a do-rag or I don't know what it is, but it's like, I'm thinking like Bam Bam Bigelow wearing like a do-rag, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then when you show me the picture on your Twitter, I'm like, that's a totally different looking person. Like, how do you go from Bam Bam Bigelow biker looking dude to, I don't know. But anyway, man, you keep doing you, dude. Right on.
And he's got a zombie, not really a zombie character. He has a weird character with yellow horns and also a scary looking clown. I don't like clowns. Yeah. So, well, that's not working. The Wabut One Hut is trying to do something, an elbow cough, a sanitizer, a chill W cat, but it just came out as words. Okay. Harris, I think, is a lady. You're part of the 8% that watches the show. That's actually a lady. We're looking to get to 12%. So that we can put a big banner across the channel.
Lady? I mean, I never knew anybody named Harris. That's A lady?
Because she had a little emoji that looked like a lady that was raising her hand.
Well, okay.
Right here. We'll go back. See?
True, but I mean, it could just been like, he's hitting a random emoji, but okay.
I don't know. Tell us if you're a man or a lady or AI or something. Okay, yeah. So here, thinking Luna will bring me luck back. Evil eye from the lady. Okay.
Oh, so it is a lady.
Okay. So Luna. Okay, so that's what he said. Okay, here we go. Wabu, one hut. Wabu Wahunt. Like Jabba the Hutt, I think. Wabu one HT. He's got a weird character with glasses. RU, I'm not sure what that is. It's a country, maybe.
No. Thumbs down to Russia. Thumbs up to the Ukrainians. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I see what he's got. Okay. Well,
in reality, the Russian people are good people. It's just their government, It's a sad thing.
Harris, dude, looks like a lady, is not a lady. Jawed. Okay.
See? Again, why would a woman be named Harris? Come on, man.
Because the emoji was a woman, but he's saying the woman's given the evil eye. That's what he's trying to say. It's emoji talk. Okay, so going back to Wabu 1HT, Putin and Volodymyr Zelensky. Harris Jawed says, you know what they said about the evil eye lady? The emoji of that. Yes, the lady is giving the evil eye to Luna and wishing for things to turn around for everybody that's holding Luna. Okay, so Kane Trade says, I wonder if they will notify us at least a couple hours. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to do that. Yep. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think that Duquan's going to notify anybody of anything. So he's talking about probably the airdrop. So yeah, we can go over to the screen, take a look at what's going on still. So there's Terra Classic. Let's pull it up again, refresh the screen. Crypto bubbles. By the way, I'm going to spy on you guys again, see how many likes are in here.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oh my goodness. You will not believe this.
What?
Larry. I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
Okay. You scared me there. I actually had to zoom in.
To go. Anyway.
Yeah, that was like, I thought you were going to tell me that one of the tokens that we're invested in is doing good. Okay.
Today's show sponsored by Geico.
Yeah. 105 likes, guys. Please do better. Cody Core says, this is the Cody Core show and the Kane Trade show. Cody Core says, the pick is me. The bald guy with the goatee is an avatar emoji made by my old phone, Note 10 Plus. It's me also. Thank you for that. And also, please keep us updated.
I figure that much. I just thinking that, like, you're kind of like Larry. Like, I'll put it this way. Larry looks this way on camera. Larry looks totally different in his thumbnail. Larry also looks totally different on some of these other pictures. It's like there's three people. Go to one of the videos he did a while back for like a YouTube short or TikTok video. He looks totally different than that. There's another one. He's in a car asking if you should buy the dip or do dollar cost average.
Well, that was my truck.
He looks totally different in there. It's just like he could have honestly said, hey, these are my brothers, and I would totally believe him. Anyway.
Oh, actually, they're clones. They're clones. I have clones of myself because I'm so busy. He says here, the pick is me. Okay, yeah. So please, Cody Core, we need to know everything about you. So you need to drop and let us know what phone you currently have now so we can stay up to date with your information. Okay, so come over here to the screen. And guys, we only have 105 likes. Let me refresh this. There must be more than 105 likes. There's not very many people in here, only 121 people. So I'm not sure what everyone's doing. Okay, yeah, 104. That's it. Okay, yeah, so please hit the like button. Let's come over and take a look at and see if there's any new announcements on the official Twitter page. And then I'm going to get Max to provide some insight. So, Max, just out of curiosity, have you heard of some of these exchanges? Have you ever heard of OKCoin or MEX Global, MEXC Global?
I haven't heard of OKCoin. I've heard of course, OKX, which is a centralized exchange, but never heard of OKCoin. I have heard of MEXC Global, yes.
Okay. And how about, did you ever hear of Big One Exchange? Have you heard of that exchange?
No. Wow, what a name, huh? All right. Well, moving on.
I have heard of Kraken.
I
I
mean,
don't
all
use
these
it.
names, big one announcement, and then Kraken, right? It's like,
Yeah,
is that on purpose or what?
crazy. I've heard of OKX.
Yeah,
Of course, you got KuCoin. You like KuCoin. Is that your favorite exchange?
You know, as of lately, it really is. Mainly because of the staking. They have some really nice promotions. For instance, like, I'm still getting 50% on my clear pool. I used to be getting 100%, but it's 50%. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. They have some really nice promotions. So, and it's really easy to follow. And once you get used to KuCoin, in some cases, I actually prefer it. I really like the live spot trading, if you will. Like it literally shows it like super fast, like way faster than Dex tools.
So it's more of a professional traders platform. Like crypto.com is more just for the average person. It's not really a trader. I mean, I like crypto.com, but I'm guessing that KuCoin has a better platform for trading. Like if you were to do any swing trading or day trading.
Yeah, and well, but once you get used to it, not necessarily like the spot trading and aspects of it and so on. It's just like, I don't know, like how things are stored, like on a main, like you have your main account, and then there's a trading account, and then of course, the airdrops. Like I mentioned, I hold BTT, I hold Wink, I get the Ape NFT airdrops. Like I used to say I would get them every month, but in reality, they're like once every month and a half. But I have no complaints. I mean, free tokens is pretty cool. I already have like over 11 or 12 million free tokens.
Oh, cool. And then they've got Bitfinex, Atomic Wallet. I have Atomic Wallet, just a couple bucks in there or something to test it out. Binance, also just as a public service announcement, Binance 12 hours ago said that Terra Network airdrop to be distributed on Binance. So you don't have to worry about that. For those of you that are on Binance, the new Terra 2.0 token, Luna, will be distributed to eligible users based on the project's distribution plan. The distribution ratio per account will be announced separately. Find out more. I did hear that they suspended trading. A few people were saying until May 30th on Binance. So for the changeover, but yeah, so you come back over here to CoinMarketCap, which I think is owned by Binance.
Yeah,
and
it is owned by them.
And you see they need to change the ticker symbol because Luna, and then they're calling it Terra Classic. I believe that this should be called Terra. This should be called Luna Classic, and not get rid of the Terra. So I don't know.
But that's how ticker symbols are sometimes. But I will agree with you on where it says Luna. That needs to say Loon C or Luna C, something like that.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. I think it's going to take time for all the confusion to settle down. But yeah, so let's. Here we go. We're going to try to interpret some more emojis. Wabu 1HT. Also, he has a very picturesque avatar. We didn't talk much about it. It looks like it could be some sort of either he's driving fast in his car and took a picture, or it's a sunset. I'm not sure. He's got a very I don't know what this is, but it's just a non-emotional emoji. And then this is like a blank check or something that he's going to write us a blank check for a super chat. He's a little bit sick and crying.
That's a white paper. That's the white paper.
Oh, okay. So he's got white paper or maybe one piece of toilet paper.
I don't know what it is.
He's crying. He's got a French horn. He's got a bunch of music. He says, I don't know what this is. So he doesn't even know what it is. He's just randomly typing emojis because he's really trying to throw us off. Kane Trade says probably not a problem. Okay. So, spying on you guys again. We should probably play your cartoon again soon. Let's see, for anybody that just joined us. So we've got, this is the wrong screen. We've got, guys, we only have, is that all we have is 105 likes? There's 141 people in here, 145 people. Guys have to like the stream, please. For the love of Patches, my dog. There's only 104 likes. The guys can do better than that. Come on. I don't need to keep spying on you guys. You guys are grown men and women. You need to please help us out with the algorithm. Okay, so I'm thinking, Max, to give myself and you a break in talking and go over I'll tell you what, you talk a little bit about what you want to talk about. Talk about your new episode that's coming up with the cartoon while I queue up the old cartoons that are already ready to go. Talk about your latest episode. for what are you calling it? Quan Wars?
Well, might as well call it. So he's going to bring up episode, I guess 1 or 2, or maybe both of them from
Both of
Terra
them.
Wars.
Mhm.
The first episode is a pilot, so it doesn't really have an official title. And then episode 2, well, I guess you could say episode 1 is it says, does Obi-Wan use the Force? So instead of, does Obi-Wan, as in Obi-Wan Kenobi, in this case, Obi-Kwan, get it? Use the fork. So instead of use the fork, use the force. You get where it's going from, where we're getting at it. So it's Terra Wars. We have episode 1, episode 2. Episode 2 basically is called the Burn Address. And then later on tonight, I definitely will have episode 3 ready for you. Hopefully, I'll have an episode 4 for you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm trying to keep it up where it could be a daily thing, but today was an exception because we're just kind of like all over the city and just didn't have enough time to get home and work on stuff either. So, but I hope you guys enjoy it.
Recognizing Andrew Ba. He says, evening, guys. Good evening to you.
Evening to you, Andrew.
Please consider changing your avatar. It's just the first letter of the alphabet right now. We'd appreciate it just to learn more about you. Also, it looks like it could be a lady. I'm not sure if that's your real picture, and I don't know how to say your screen name, but it says RR Vlogs. Hi. And
hi, RR Vlogs. Thanks for coming on. We appreciate it. Yes.
Wabu1HT says Bitcoins. Kane Trade says, what's your channel? Okay, here it is up on the screen. Subscribe to Maximus Crypto. Sorry, I was blocking that. He is a very underrated YouTuber because he's here every night with me, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, we're going to be, we're also on during the day. We could just say this, that he's going to join in a few days, but every single day we're also on at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play the first episode of Terra Wars. Will Obi-Wan Kwan use the fork? I'll play that first, and then we'll go into episode 2.
What if you could get rid of your kitchen garbage?
Can you hear that, Max?
Hey, I'm Matt from Pila, and I want to introduce you to
I can hear that.
At Pila, we're a team of
Yep,
engineers.
I hear it.
Okay.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Yes, Lord Sidious. Understood. Screw you, CZ. You are not even part of Terra. I will show you. I will show everyone. You guys are going to get a fork, whether you like it or not. I have got to get out of here. The people of Seoul are setting the city on fire. Okay, I think I'm going to head to the safe house. Hopefully no police will follow me. The streets are blocked off. I'm going to have to lay low at the hideout for a while. Hey, Duquan, you're gonna have to lay low here for a few days. Just give us a little bit more time and we'll get you out of the country. Don't do anything stupid. And if anything, if you get hungry, you can use the microwave. Use a microwave? What do I look like? A poor person to you? I've never used a microwave in my entire life.
There you go, guys. You can subscribe to Maximus Crypto, all one word. It's up on the screen. Help out Max here so that he can keep making these cartoons. Here's another one. Episode 2.
Oh my gosh. I totally forgot to tell the lunatics about the burn address. I have to get back to Terraform Labs and provide a burn address since I don't have a phone on me and don't want to be tracked. I hope Jack gets back soon. I am tired of living the life of a poor man. Eating Hot Pockets is for Shiba Inu holders. So, Duquan, how you like them Hot Pockets? Not exactly the sushi and lobster that you're used to, but it's not bad. Plus, you don't have to cook. You just heat them up and they're hot and ready. enough chitter-chatter about the poor man's food. Jack, I need your phone to provide the lunatics a burn address, and then tweet that they are making a big mistake by burning Terra. That is part of my plan of reverse psychology, so they will agree with me. You're the boss, Duquan, but do you honestly think that this plan will work? It might backfire, don't you think? No, Jack, it is not going to backfire. Duquan, I do have a phone, but if you send out a tweet from it, somebody could ping in our location. I currently have it off because I'm here with you. Okay. Alright, can you get me a disguise then? I have to make it back to Terraform Labs to send out the tweet about the burn address. Alright, kid. I can do that. I think I have an old outfit. Well, kid, you always said you would take Terra to the moon. Dressed like that now, you will. Oh, ha ha. Very funny, Jack. Like I said, I just need a disguise to get over to the lab. Looks like this area will go up very soon. I need to get to the lab and get back to the safe house before things get too crazy over here. On May 27th, I will press this red button and all hell will break loose. This badge, this 46. This fire is getting worse. I need backup music. SCP. To contain this fire, the smoke is starting to go everywhere. Time to get this tweet out and get out of here. Alright, here's my burn address. Good. Now to use reverse psychology on them and manipulate the market even more before May 27th.
All right, guys. So there you have it. Subscribe to Max's channel for more over here at Maximus Crypto, all one word. Looks like you're going to probably have episode 3 maybe either tonight or later tonight or tomorrow. Is that
I'll have it later tonight. I mean, the whole episode's done. I just gotta get the voices recorded. That's the main thing. So it's like after I do dialogue, the scenes. I do all sorts of things. I try to give characters emotion. I try to make it nice. Of course, my hope is that one day, that this will go viral or something like that. It'd be super cool if we can get a lot of people to retweet some of these episodes, and then people recognize they're like, "Holy crap, this guy actually." Made an animated series out of that. Because at the end of the day, guys, this whole Duquan / Terra Luna thing, that that train is going to leave at some point. Let's face it. But yeah, it would be really cool if it would catch on. But yes, I'm trying my best to do like an episode per day, and I gotta get caught up back up. I'm sorry, I gotta get caught back up with that. But yes, the 3rd episode, it just needs the voices. It's pretty much done, and I'm gonna get that uploaded tonight. So it might be like not that long after our show. And yeah, it'll be called episode 3, The Burn. The previous episode was called The Burn Address. And then there might be like maybe a few more episodes. It just depends on how this all plays out. So, I mean, like if huge significant things happen, then that will be applied to, of course, the episodes. So that's how it works.
Thank you again for that, Max. And so what we're also, I've been advising Mac, giving him some feedback. Once the Terra stuff maybe fizzles out, I think that he will probably continue to make different crypto-related cartoons to whatever is happening in the world of crypto. And I'm sure he's going to introduce some more crypto heroes. We're not going to mention any names, and also some other villains. It looks like, Duquan is the current villain right now. So I'm going to read some of these comments. Also, he says, check him out. Maximus Crypto says, check out his gaming channel, which is DPG Maximus on the screen. Of course, his crypto channel is DPG Maximus.
No.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute.
Channel is Maximus Crypto. My gaming channel is
sorry.
DPG Maximus. I have a lot more subs on the gaming channel, but if you're not in the gaming, you're just in the crypto, that's fine too.
I read that the wrong way. It was going fast. Okay.
It's okay.
Wabu1HT says yellow. This is like a game of Twister. Yellow, blue, red, CTN, Crypto Talk Now, Smiley, Money, Computer.
Yeah, he's recognized your logo in the back, yellow, right? And see the
Oh,
crypto is red, the
yeah.
talk is blue, the yellow is now, and then CTM means crypto talk now. He's happy. There's money to be made, and then we're two guys on a computer or something. I don't know.
Cool. Duha says nice. He also asks, what program do you use? iClone?
No, it's not iClone. It's I don't know what the heck this thing is called. It's like Platobi or some weird name like that.
Wabu1HT said, what's the software? He's saying the same thing. Darius Smith says Terra. Darius Smith says first. Kane Trades says, this is great. He's laughing sideways, and his tears are going the wrong way. Instead of running down his face, they're going in towards his eyes. Duha says, laugh out loud. Wabu1HT says, he's got a man, and he's a normal-looking man, boring guy, and then he has a man that looks like an astronaut next to him.
No, that's Jack and Duquan from the episode right there.
Oh, there's Jack and Duquan. How about that? That's clever. Holy crap. Steve Carsey is still there. 84 trees. Come on, guys. Let's get 10 trees. I think we have a lot more than that. Let me go ahead. You talk a little bit about what we're talking about here, Max. You're talking more about your cartoon. I'm going to change the permissions here. Hang on 1 second.
Well, I actually like to make an announcement. So, guys, there's a new thing that has been somewhat trending on CMC. If you're old school from 70s, 80s, 90s, and so on, early 2000s, as you guys know, Radio Shack went out of business. For one, they always charged too much to begin with, but Radio Shack was a very popular place to go to in the mall, or strip malls as well. Just for electronics, or just if you needed a part salon, used to charge way too much. But nonetheless, they went out of business, right? I did see on CMC that there was an actual Radio Shack cryptocurrency, and I thought,
I saw that too.
wow,
Trending, yeah.
this must be copyright infringement. Guess what? It's not copyright infringement. It's legitimately the Radio Shack cryptocurrency. You can even look it up on Wikipedia.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Now, I want to say this. I'm not going to get into that. I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. I looked it up on Token Sniffer. It's got a 0 out of 100 score. I don't even want to mess with it. And, again, we always say not financial advice, but, I mean, if you're going to get into that, use extreme caution when getting into that.
Stephen Carsey, we appreciate you for donating your time to plant trees to help the environment. He said he's going to keep planting trees for all the likes that we get tonight. Hopefully, if he stays with us and we get 1,000 likes, he'll have to hire some people to help him plant trees. Andrew Ba says, what time does Luna 2.0 go live? I'm on Eastern Standard Time. Right now, Stephen, we have 112. We are at 112 right now. Likes. We need some more likes. We got 150 people in here. Max says we were up to 109, but now we actually have 112. He's got the smiley face there. Stephen Carsey once again says, okay, let's go. I'll do my best to get them all done as soon as possible. We'll post proof. Wow. He's going to post proof whenever I get 109 trees. Let's hit 200. All right. So I'm guessing maybe Stephen
we need to acknowledge that if you do that and you show proof, we'll retweet that and we'll post it on both of our social media Twitter accounts. I'll do it on mine, and Larry will do it on his, just to acknowledge it, because that's super cool. That's showing that we have audience members who's actually not just engaging with us, but going through all the trouble doing that. We could, if you're recognizing us like that, we'll recognize you. So we'll post it.
Guys, look, here's the mouse right here. You might have one where you're at, or maybe you have something like this. It's called a smartphone. I don't need to tell you guys because you're very smart. This is guys, this is a lot better audience than whoever's watching the stupid trial. What's his name there? Johnny Depp. Anybody that's watching the Johnny Depp trial, your IQ is going to drop. If you're watching this show right now, your IQ is going up. So you guys know to hit the like button here. Use your mouse. Also, you could use your smartphone, or you could use your TV remote controller if you're really savvy, or maybe you use your keyboard. But please, guys, please hit the like button for us. And also, What can someone please tell me what show, whether it's a crypto show, a comedy show, a boring news show, I don't know, a vlog or something? Is there any other show that is going to ensure that trees are planted for every like that we get on the live stream? I mean, this doesn't happen anywhere else. You're watching live stream history right now. It's totally organic because we just met Stephen Carsey. He's probably going to be an OG for this channel. So we welcome Stephen Carsey. Again, and Kane Trade says, if you like the stream, just think a tree got planted in your name. Yeah, there you go. That would be cool. We will retweet out that if you can provide evidence. Guys, look, I'm going to try to do this. I'm getting better at it. So if you guys follow us on Twitter at Crypto Talk Now 21 or DPG Maximus, which is Dog Pound Gaming Maximus. Excuse me. Follow us on Twitter. And Stephen Carsey will probably post. You know what? You can direct message us the picture of you planting the trees, Stephen. I'm guessing Stephen has a tree nursery or a lot of land. Or he's probably got millions of dollars. He's wealthy. He's retired, and he likes to plant trees. Okay, Green Life 13. Okay, I'm going to show you the ratio right now. What's the ratio after migration? But more importantly, we want to thank you for joining us here on the stream. And also he has, looks like a picture of a watermelon or some type of vegetable. I'm not sure, but thank you for joining us. Let's jump over to the screen and take a look at the ratio that you're asking about. We've got 113 likes. Oh, there's Shiba Inu. Let's see here if we can find the ratio. Where is it? This one, this one, this one, this one. Okay, here it is. I think this is what you're asking for, and I'm hoping that it's accurate. If it's not, you can message orbital command at orbital_command because it came from him via common sense messaged me. So anybody can message us on Twitter, guys. That's what we're here for. We can interact with you when we're not on the stream. He says right here, pre-attack Luna will be 1 to 1.1. Pre-attacked UST will be 1 to 0.033. So you just take the number you have and multiply by 0.033. Post-attack Luna will be 1 to 0.000015. And post-attack UST will be 1 to 0.013. For example, if you have 1,000 UST on May 27th, you will get 0.013 times 1,000, which is, ding, 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 13 new Luna. Welcome, Solo. Solo is here by himself or herself. That's why he calls himself or herself Solo. Please think about changing your avatar. It looks like it's an S right now. We'd like it to be a little more interesting so we can learn more about who you are. Or if you don't want to change it, that's up to you. That's your prerogative. He says or she says, would Trust Wallet get the Luna airdrop? You want to answer that, Max?
None of that has been confirmed, but you would think that you would get the airdrop since Trust Wallet is made by Binance. And since, Binance is a centralized exchange, we, definitely know that the airdrops come through that particular platform, that particular exchange. One would think that, but they never made that clear. And that's what kind of sucks in regards to that. So if you happen to get an airdrop, if you could do us a favor, since you're commenting and so on, if you could actually let us know later on if you did get that'd be great. You also got to keep in mind I did a video this morning which outlines the list of centralized exchanges, and again, none of this was confirmed as far as the actual specific wallets. But yeah, if you end up getting some, by all means come back on, let us know. We'll try to update everyone out there as well.
So we've been going, guys, for over a couple hours. We dropped below 100. People are getting a little bit tired. I'm getting tired. Max is probably getting a little tired. But yes, stay tuned. Go over to Max's channel later if you can, Maximus Crypto, and you'll see episode 3 of what he's calling. You're calling it Quan Wars, or what are you calling again, the cartoon?
Terra Wars.
Terra Wars. I'm sorry. I had it wrong.
Episode 3, The Burn.
The Burn. It's going to be The Burn. He's going to talk about The Burn. Duquan's coming on. He's a cartoon character. Welcome to Stinger Woods. Thank you for joining us. He said, I think the UST burn happened earlier. Yes. It did. Looks like that's what caused a spike. Yes.
You're absolutely right. That's exactly what happened. Yep. Thank you, Stayer Woods.
Also, Solo said, I will for sure. Thank you for answering my questions. Okay. Anybody that's still here with us, we appreciate you being with us. Stay tuned. Tune in to Maximus Crypto tonight and look for his update on Terra Wars. Also, you can join myself tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the next show that we have on the channel for Crypto Talk Now Live. And then if you like this Max and Larry show, you can tune in again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We promise to do our best to keep you entertained, and you can also learn about what's going on with crypto. I thank you again for watching. Max, I'll give you the last word.
Well, guys, we're all still waiting to see what's going on with all of this. Today obviously wasn't the main day, but I would definitely say tomorrow it will be, the Super Bowl or the big kickoff, if you will, in regards to everything that's Terra Luna related. So definitely come on over. Check out Larry, especially. You're still going to be on at 3 Eastern tomorrow, right, Larry?
Yes, I'll be on.
Check out Larry at 3 Eastern. I most likely will not be available for that. There's a chance, but I doubt it. But yes, by all means, check him out at 3 Eastern tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. A lot of things are going to happen. And of course, join us again at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific for the Max and Larry show. It was great having you all on and some of the interactions. For all the new people, I want to say welcome back. Hopefully you'll come back. And for all the regulars, we love you all. We really appreciate the support. And we'll see you tomorrow.
I will just interject one thing that I made a mistake on. Just a programming note. We do, of course, have tomorrow's show at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's Crypto Talk Now Live. But also, look for us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a live AMA with the development team of Pixel. So we will be talking to them about Pixel, and we would love for you to have questions. Yes, like comment says thank you, tell your friends. And then immediately following the 8 p.m. show, you will see the Max and Larry show tomorrow night as well. So there's going to be 3 shows tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
It's a big lineup, guys.
We're signing off. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night.